Welcome to the second hour of Sunrise Live. My name is Dennis Okari. On the 15th of August, 2011, it's Monday, and as usual, we talk about health. Now, in studio with me, I'm very pleased to be joined by two very special guests, and we'll be talking about something very, very interesting. Now, perhaps this, you've seen us do stories about this, you've read this in magazines or in newspapers, or you know someone, or you're actually directly affected by this. You have a child, or you have someone who is sick, and we'll be talking about some various types of conditions that can be treated, believe you me. And we'll be talking about homeopathy, which has continued to grow according to World Health Organization. Now, I'm not a specialist in this, so we'll be talking to the specialist who will be telling us why it is that it continues to grow globally. And I'm pleased to be joined in studio by Dr. Narinder Singh and Dr. Harman Thethy. In studio, welcome so very much. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning to you so very much for coming. Thank you. And Dr. it's interesting when I was going through you know, the information about homeopathy, and quite interesting things that I discovered, that this thing didn't just start the other day. It's been there for many, many, many years. And I read, according, you'll correct me if I'm wrong, I read that according to WHO, they actually report that this practice is legal, and it is the second most used medicine system internationally.
You are right there, because homeopathy has been there. In many countries it is practiced since it's over 200 years now. It started from Germany, but now I will say India has adopted it very much, even in Ministry of Health, and there are so many medical colleges, and people they study homeopathy, and others they prefer taking homeopathic medicine treatment instead of going for other systems of medicine.
I mean, I was looking at your website, and I found some very interesting things. And in case in point, Africa, there's the mention of Senegal, Ivory Coast, Nigeria, and Kenya, where in these countries homeopathic physicians are also present in dispensaries or in religious missions. Why these two, dispensaries and religious missions, and not anywhere else?
Well, it's all a lot depends on the government policies as well. Maybe still our ministries of health, they are not much, I mean, taking it that seriously. And other countries, so people who have studied homeopathy or who want to do homeopathy in Kenya, they are just having their own individual clinics. Wow. So there are few clinics there, and they are trying their level best how they can improve the health of suffering people. Suffering people, those who have tried all other types of medicines and those conditions are not getting better. With homeopathic medicine, those conditions, they improve very fast and they work. They improve the whole health.
We'll get back to you with what is actually homeopathic medicine, but I'll go to Dr. Harman. I mean, from Germany to India, how's it worked in India, and how's it come into Kenya, perhaps?
In India, it has been there, I think, it's more than 100 years. It has started in India, but in Kenya, it is a bit new. So I think we will take some time to spread here in Kenya.
In Kenya.
Yeah.
What is homeopathic medicine?
Okay, homeopathic medicine is just like, you know, all the medicinal substances, the sources are just the same like conventional medicine. Homeopathic medicines are also derived from herbs and minerals and other parts of the animals as well, like cod liver oil or some other things are available there in homeopathic medicine as well. And it's the biggest difference in homeopathy and conventional medicine and herbal medicine is like homeopathic medicine, it is very much triturated, very much minute in quantity. The pills are very small in size, and on the other side, the conventional medicine and herbal medicine, the medicinal substances are increased in quantity to increase the power, and in homeopathy, the medicinal substance is decreased a lot, and the more power you get.
Is that the difference between homeopathic medicine and herbal medicine?
Yeah, and conventional as well. Okay, for example, you see if 500 mg paracetamol does not work on pain, people take 2 tablets of 500 mg. You increase the medicinal substance. And the same way it happens in herbal medicine. You increase the herbal powders or herbal mixtures. But in homeopathy, the more we reduce the substance quantity, it becomes more powerful. Dynamization of the substance.
Okay, how does it work?
And then the other difference is there are big pharmacies, they are producing homeopathic medicines according to the pharmacopoeia. I mean, there are set principles of homeopathic medicine treatment. Homeopathic physicians, they have to go according to that, that way. So about how does it work?
Yeah.
The other difference and how it works, homeopathic medicines are tested on human beings. On the other side, you might have heard that conventional medicines, they are tested on rats and other animals. But in homeopathy, it is straightway human beings. And we know exactly all the medicines, in conventional way, we call it side effect of the medicine. But in homeopathy, we say proving of the medicine. So every medicine, the symptoms it brings to the healthy people, the same symptoms it will cure from suffering people, sick people. Okay, let me give you an example of quinine. You know, quinine is well known for malaria treatment. It's just one very simple example I'm giving you. Quinine is known for treatment of malaria. And if somebody has never got malaria in his life, he takes quinine for few days, continuous few days, he will develop the symptoms of malaria. So you understand, malaria can be caused by quinine and can be cured by quinine as well. So that is the major principle in homeopathy, that all medicinal substances, what problems they create, the same problems they cure. That is another thing.
Wow.
So,
I mean, I'll come back to, we want to get more details on how it actually works on different diseases. But Dr. Harman, when I go to a chemist or to a hospital, to a pharmacy, and I want homeopathy medicine, how will I know this is homeopathic medicine that I'm buying? Or can I even buy it anyway from the shelves?
No. In Kenya, you don't get homeopathy medicines at every chemist shop. There are 2-3 shops where you can get these medicines, but where this system of medicine is practiced, we get medicines from there. Like we buy medicines from India. There are big pharmacies who can produce these medicines, and in Kenya there is no such pharmacy here. So even here, the medicines we get, they just come from UK or other countries.
So if someone wants this, how do they get it?
You can get from here, but the main thing is who prescribed you that medicine.
Okay.
That is the thing.
That's the most important.
Yes.
I mean, she mentions who is prescribing. It's
Yeah.
very, very important
That is
because,
important
you know, a doctor has to put you on observation. They have to ascertain that this is the condition you have and this is what you should have, and in this form and in this quantity, right?
because in fact, you know, people are used to that type of system, that once doctor tells somebody that you take this medicine for rest of your life, they continue taking without observing what changes are happening in the system, in the whole body. Are there the side effects of that medicine, or there are some other improvements, but they continue taking one medicine? But in homeopathic medicine, it is not like that. Patient has to come to homeopathic physician to know what medicine he has to take now, and after 1 month or 2 months, or after observation, how the improvement is there or there is no improvement, they have to select second remedy, second medicine. So it's not just one medicine you go and continue buying from chemist shop.
Are you saying it's not just any doctor? I can't go to any doctor, I have to go to specifically homeopathic physician?
Obviously, because homeopathic physician, they know, they have to match the symptoms of the whole person from head to toes. Even if somebody having 10 problems or 20 problems, all those problems they have to match with the medicine, that medicine will work. And if you don't take the right medicine, it will not work. It's not, there are different medicines or different pains, different, even one disease. Okay, maybe somebody suffering with high blood pressure, two people suffering from high blood pressure, the causes are different. They need different medicine.
All right.
So it should be prescribed by the physician.
Okay, now, Dr. what are some of the conditions that can be treated through homeopathic medicine?
Homeopathic medicine can treat almost all problems. The way I said, from head to toes, it's not like, okay, number one, there are no specialist doctors in homeopathy. Like in conventional medicine, you will see there are specialists for heart, specialists for
Spinal
eyes,
cord.
Spinal cord, skin. There are all those specialists. But in homeopathy, it is not like that, because we know it's one unit, the whole person. We have to treat that unit. We have to treat the whole person, and that is the time you get permanent and better cure. If you don't really treat the whole person, you cannot treat one part of the body and the remaining parts of the body, they remain sick. It cannot work that way.
So when you say it treats almost all conditions,
Yeah.
I'll just throw in this coin, and you've seen banners or billboards where there's certain doctors or traditional healers who claim to heal HIV, heal headaches, heal everything, diarrhea, name it. They're able to treat all those things. So are you saying homeopathic medicine can treat HIV, can treat cancer, can treat everything?
Okay, treatment is there for HIV as well. Very wonderful medicines, but I'll never say that homeopathic medicine, I'm not aware if homeopathic medicine has made somebody negative, HIV, who was HIV positive. We can never claim that. We don't know. Okay, the same thing happens with cancer. We have got wonderful medicines for cancer. We have got wonderful medicines for HIV/AIDS. We have got very good medicines for, I mean, other conditions like maybe arthritis, like diabetes, like hypertension. So there are all sort of, even ulcers, duodenal ulcer, or any type of ulcers as well, skin conditions which were not getting better. Those ulcers which were not healing, who are people suffering from diabetes, for example, some people with diabetes, they get some ulcers, and those ulcers, even after grafting, people spend millions of shillings on grafting. But still, if you graft at this part, the ulcer can come, it can reoccur. Recurring is there. It can reappear at somewhere else as well. So it cannot finish those ulcers until you treat the ulcers from within. So we don't do any external ointment or any external treatment for skin problems. We give only internal medicines. So skin problems, ulcers, pimples, acne, rashes, psoriasis. Psoriasis is incurable with our other treatments. But with homeopathic medicine, homeopathy can work very effectively, even to treat and cure the psoriasis as well.
Wow.
That is a skin condition.
Wow, we are talking to Dr. Narinder Singh and Dr. Harman Thethy, who are in studio to talk to us about homeopathic medicine. Very, very interesting topic. Covers, almost all sorts of conditions that you may be going through. You know someone is going through. The SMS number for you is 8040. Remember that number, 8040 is our SMS number this morning on Sunrise. You can send in your questions, your views, your comments on this particular subject. And the doctors are right here. They'll be answering your questions as they just flow in. So the number is 8040. And Dr. Harman, for women, because when we talk about matters of health, for women and children, they're greatly affected. I mean, what are some of the things that, I mean, women mention to you when they come to seek this homeopathic medicine? What sort of questions do women ask? Because women are largely the more